He got banned. Not clickbait. G.O.T games got banned. Where? On Twitch. And there's some really fucked up reasons as to why he got banned. And how, just again, we keep talking about these social media platforms doing everything but supporting creators and actively sabotaging them because their systems are so beyond fraudulent. YouTube copyright strike system. Now, I admit, recently it's gotten better. The new copyright strike law that once your appeal gets processed and you're waiting 10 business days, the strike is pretty much gone. That's why right now I can make videos. Remember how I told you guys, right? Remember how I told you guys straight up that, like, what did I say? Dead baby joke here? Don't worry. There's a context for that. I told you my channel was gonna get deleted on the 19th when Steel Ball Run uploads, right? Turns out they updated. They updated, and this is a great update. But unfortunately, right now, we're talking about something beyond that. And it has to do with what? Fucking Twitch, bro. How is it that the same company that attempted to have my YouTube channel pulled down a few months back, that got my channel shadow banned for the last 4 months, that was proven to be fraudulent, issuing fraudulent strikes? Remember that shit? The Taylor Swift drama? Dudes were getting copyright struck or something for humming the theme, apparently. There are roach companies, offshore companies. These are fraudulent entities. They pretend like they have the authority and the backings of these corporations or brands or IPs, and then they go issue fraudulent strikes to harass creators. And then the social media platforms have no fucking system that has a manual check first. It's all shoot first. You get shot first, and then they say, all right, what happened? And if you're lucky, maybe a real human will look at it. It's so annoying. Imagine you did nothing wrong, you get fucked over, and then the shadow ban, right? If he truly was shadow banned after the event of this happened, wow, thanks, bro. Wow. So, a fraudulent strike that led to a shadow ban that suppresses viewership. I don't know if he had 10 days. I don't think he had the 3 strike situation, right? I think that there was a lot of shit going on. I remember covering that topic, and he won. And how did he win? It turned out that this company is fraudulent. And he kept sending troll mails to them, actually. G.O.T Games was like pretty much flexing on them, saying, you're not Taylor Swift. You don't have that authority. Shut the fuck up. We had to get our legal team involved. And as such, we were able to have the copyright strike lifted on every single channel that was hit by the company for this Taylor Swift album release. That's another thing too. There was a huge movement during that time. G.O.T Games was able to get other music reactors that was also impacted and help them too through his efforts. What a fucking great way to use his platform. Now they have somehow managed to claim to be working for another company based on the other side of the world with a person linked to the claim who doesn't even appear to be associated with the company, and the company itself is known to issue fraudulent strikes regularly. Now is able to have my Twitch channels taken down. Bro was apparently reacting to Naruto. He was chilling. He always does. But this time, nah. Specifically singled out by the same fucking shitty company. Why do YouTube and Twitch let these known fraudulent claims go through? I don't understand. Because again, to them, it's so fucking annoying. But unfortunately, this is how they protect themselves. These platforms aren't trying to protect the creators. They don't want to be responsible for any of the bullshit. So instead, they have a system where it's shoot first, ask questions later. And usually it does get addressed, but there's a lot of fucking pain and effort that doesn't need to happen. Like the shadow ban him after that for a while too. It's so fucking annoying. So these companies have such a loose system where you can issue these strikes if you were such a fucking loser to set up a company like that, and no one's actually reviewing it. And the funniest reason, bro, look at this shit. Not Ferdinand. I'm about to show you a screenshot from our group chat where we talk about this shit. Same company that hit more Taylor Swift are now apparently working with Naruto and Crunchyroll. Again, just a lie. Straight up using these names as authority figures. These leeches have nothing to do with them. All they do is LARP like they're like policing on behalf of them, and then Twitch and YouTube, their brittle system that just lets this shit go through. Yup, go ahead. And then what happens, bro? Wonder what happens. This part. There was no fucking reason. Usually there's a reason. DMCA strike, you know, if I made a... Remember when I got banned on 9/11 2 years ago or something? I made a shitty joke. I repeated after Hassan. That shit got banned under like terrorism or something. And then I appealed it, and then it got de-escalated into what? Glorifying like political violence. And I was like, whoa, I'm not doing any of that, okay? I'm not. But there's like, at least they gave you a reason of why that happened. They straight up was like, yup, looks good to me. Nothing. They gave fucking nothing. And he just temporary banned for nothing. How are they not blacklisted? Why do I have to keep fighting this shit when it's crap? I have a dream that one day we make enough motion and noise for this kind of shit to fucking stop happening. Cause like, dude, if you don't do anything about it, more people get affected. Like, it's so crazy how these companies, these big fucking platforms have such a shitty system that's so easily abusable. And then their creators get shit on by it for the most unfair reasons and nothing happens after. I really think that on YouTube side, if anyone falsely copyright strikes and you're found to not actually credibly escalate after the counter notification go through, you should be fucking banned. There should be an exact same level of like consequences for the abuser. What the fuck? You should be gone. You should be deleted off the platform. This should be a zero, like absolute zero tolerance situation. I'm just contacting my team again and wasting time and money again because they're just allowed to do this for some without any obstacles. Twitch, please do something. Do something, bro. On their submission for the takedown, on the reason, they left the reason blank. This has to be a fucking joke. Reason, we don't even know. And you know why it's blank? My assumption on why the reason is blank is because this fraudulent ass fucking company, again, has such a loose authority trying to represent Crunchyroll or whatever that they can't even like process a takedown or some sort of like, oh, what's it called? Copyright strike. And they settled for like a temporary ban, right? This is not a DMCA strike. Don't get it wrong. This is not a copyright strike. He's got like a 2-day ban, I think, for no fucking reason. So they're grasping at straws. This company is so fucking petty that they're grasping at straws, trying to pick any single thing that might stick and found the one single situation that it actually did stick. It's fucking annoying, bro. It's so annoying. I don't have time to catch up with Hell's Paradise and to be here right now. Monkey's Paw. Luke is now banned from streaming and suddenly has free time this weekend. Bad joke, bro. Read the room, buddy. Come on. This is the shit that I talk about when, like, remember when Neil Desai got in the car crash and he was updating his community about how he can't make videos for a couple of days? And then the fucking monkeys in the comment section are like, when's Demon Slayer? When's Blue Lock? When's Tokyo Ghoul? Are you gonna upload these? Ah, god damn, bro. God damn. Absolutely fucking disgusting. We need to signal boost this. I hope more creators talk about this issue because I'm telling you, man, just because it didn't happen to you doesn't mean it can't happen to you. And the faster that we can all fucking band together and unite as a coalition, the faster we can actually get some sort of movement happening. Please go support Luke. Y'all know who he is. Go to his channel. He might be streaming on Kick. I don't know. Maybe he'll take some vacations. He's gonna be fine. It's just so fucking annoying, bro.